Good morning. Well, I'm not going to tell you what happened to my hair now because I got upset. Anyway, I went to I'm so sick and tired of listening to this that I'm sick and tired. But anyway, this makes the third time that I gave her a chance to fix my hair. Well, this last time I understood for her that she was going to give me another perm and cut it a little bit off, and all she did was trim it. And she said, "It looks good." Bye. Well, that's what I took it to be. Anyway, I got home. I looked at that stuff and I said, "I'm tired of looking like Phyllis Diller." So I got the scissors, and here's what happened. Whew, I'm not a beautician, I tell you that. But anyway, I am going to get me a wig. That's it. Just as soon as I find somewhere to get it. Anyway, I've had a couple of people saying they knew where I could get a, a wig that was at my price. So I'm waiting to get back in touch with them again. But that's it about my hair. No more talking about my hair, except when I get my wig. Anyway, I, my ex, my husband, my first husband's sister died the other day, and my daughter went up there to the funeral, and she went over after the funeral. She went to her uncle's house, the only one that's left in the family now. And she was talking to uh, Bunny, that's Doll's wife, Sendall's, but we call him Doll. That's his wife. And I was fixing to stop this vlogging and stuff because I wasn't going nowhere with it. But she cheered me up and rushed me on. She made me feel good about everything. So she was telling me how artistic artistic I was in speaking and stuff, and she loved the way I talked and told stories and stuff, and so that made me feel good. So I'm going ahead and do what I want to do, and that's to put out videos. They might you may not like them, but I'm going to keep putting them out because that's what I like to do. I've told stories about the bull. I've told stories about the snakes. I've told stories about ghosts. Excuse me, my eye is itching. Anyway, I was going to tell about how Mama made her buttermilk. Every morning she'd go out there and milk that cow, as I think I've said in other videos, but she'd go out there and get a gallon or two of milk or so from the cows, and she'd come back in, and she had a big old churn, about 4 foot tall, and a churn beater. It was a stick with a thing on the bottom, and she done it this way, and she made buttermilk. But anyway, she put a strained the milk that she got from the cow, and into that churn, and then she would churn, and she'd beat it, and then she'd get one of the young ones to help, to beat it while she was done other things. And after a while, she'd come back and there was butter all over the top. I mean, just gobs and gobs of butter. And she'd strain it, get that butter out of the churn and put it in a big bowl. And she had about a gallon of butter, or half a gallon. I'm not going to say a gallon, but it looked like a gallon to me. But anyway, she got a lot of butter off that. And she put it on the, we didn't have a refrigerator, just an ice box with it's a box, looked like a refrigerator, and big old blocks of ice in the bottom of it. And she put it in there to keep it cool. And then she would beat it again and beat it all morning and made buttermilk out of that rest of that uh, milk that was in there. And that's how she made buttermilk. And got our butter. She didn't have to buy butter. Lordy the one, because Daddy had killed a hog, and he had a big old pot out in the yard on three. It had three legs to it, and they put it on brick and built a fire under it, and uh, put that belly in there, and it was just pure lard. And they got a 5-gallon can full of lard from the pig. So we never did have to buy anything, but I guess it was a flour, uh, and we had corn to make cornbread, and to beat up the corn and everything to make the cornbread. And they bought the flour. I think that's the only thing she bought was the flour and a few other things that she needed. But mostly they had all the vegetables, and they grew all the vegetables, the meat, and everything right there on top of that hill. And we got fresh water out from under the hill. It was coming out from under the hill into the spring, and it was just good water. Oh my goodness, it was so good. Anyway, I'm getting off the subject now, but anyway, that's how Mama made the buttermilk. And for breakfast, she made a bunch of biscuits for all us young'uns. I think it was 3 big pans of biscuits she cooked every morning, and 2 dozen eggs. We went out there and got the eggs out every morning too. And it was fun, a little bit fun, but we went out there and got all that, and she made put butter in the biscuits. Oh my goodness! And she had made fig preserves and put them figs on the table. We eat a quart just about every day for breakfast. But that's how Mama made her buttermilk. She churned it, beat it, and made buttermilk. All right, I'll let y'all go. I done filled your head full now. But that's the truth about the buttermilk and everything else that I said. We made our own food out there, and watermelons and cantaloupe and all this. And I got a good story about the watermelons too. So, well, I'll let y'all go for now, and I'll talk to y'all later. Oh, and by the way, thank you again for all the stuff that y'all have done. And bless your heart for watching my videos. All my viewers, I just love you to death. And I'll talk to you later. Love you. Bye.